Hey!
We're live.
What's
Finally.
up, guys? Sorry it took so long. I'm adjusting the camera real quick.
I'm
Make
gonna
sure it's
see.
pointing right.
I'm gonna just pull it up here too and turn up my volume.
Yeah, there we go, so we can see what's going on.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, I need to take some deep breaths. Ugh.
It has been one of those mornings, guys.
Yes,
We're
it
so
has.
sorry for the delays.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Does that look good? Does that straighten everything?
I think so.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Just making sure it was like not too tall or.
Yeah, that looks good.
Okay. Great.
There's like some headroom and stuff like that, but I think it'll be fine.
Okay, that works.
Yeah.
Cool.
So,
Oh.
yeah, you can see right here.
Oh yeah, there we go. Cool. Hey guys, what's
Hi.
up? It's been one of those mornings. We're so sorry for the delays. It's just been one of those where we're like fighting computer issues and stuff like
Yeah.
that, and it's complicated. We're trying to learn all the like.
Basically, this doesn't make any sense. So just so everybody understands why we were late, is we were trying to go live, and we use my phone when we're on my channel, and we use Cody's phone when we're on his channel.
Yeah.
So last night, I was scheduling the stream, and it wasn't allowing me to upload my thumbnail properly, and it took a shot. It takes an automatic shot,
Yeah.
which
Is
nobody
lame
likes
to
that.
begin with.
So
Yeah.
it takes this like automated thumbnail. It goes 3, 2, 1. And you don't want to do that.
No.
So I just let it take a picture of the ceiling because it doesn't allow you to not take a picture.
Yeah.
So then I tried uploading my thumbnail, and then it said it's not uploading. So then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna schedule the stream from my laptop. So everything went really well. It was all scheduled. And then this morning we tried to start the stream, and it doesn't let us. And apparently, you can't schedule a stream from a laptop and then go live on your phone. It doesn't work that way. You have to schedule it from, I guess, the device that you're using,
Yeah.
which makes no sense because it's the same account. So we had to delete the old stream,
Mhm.
and we had to make a new one.
Yeah, had to make a whole new one. So that's why it took us so long.
Yeah.
We were like pretty much ready to sit down, like pretty close to the original time we were planning on it, but we had to redo the whole thing and try to troubleshoot it. Yeah, anyways.
Yeah.
Long story, complicated and stuff, but all said, sorry that we were a little bit late. We were trying to get a better grip on that and learn the technical side so we don't end up sitting down with all these problems every Sunday morning.
Another lesson learned. We're
Another
just
lesson learned.
learning new things every
Yeah.
time we go live.
One of these
So,
times we're gonna run out of problems to have for a live stream.
hopefully not soon.
Hopefully so.
You know,
Yeah,
that would
hopefully
be
so.
really nice.
Yeah.
I would very much be in favor of that.
We're gonna soon start running it off of my camera, the camera that I actually shoot my tutorials on. We just have to get a special device to be able to connect my camera to the laptop and do it that way. And we think that most of the problems will probably go away whenever we start doing that instead of doing it on our phones. So that should be the next couple of weeks, and hopefully that'll take care of most of the problems.
Hopefully.
We'll see. We'll find out.
One can hope.
Yeah, but thank you guys for hanging in there with
Yeah,
us.
thank you for being patient with us as we work through these problems.
Yeah.
Because I'm be honest, I was a little stressed this
Yeah.
morning.
We're-
I'm not gonna hide that. I was stressed, and I was like,
Mhm.
I literally did one of these right before we went live.
Yeah.
Like I did that, no joke. Because I had to just like,
Shake
I
it
had
out.
to breathe and I had to let it out
Had
because,
to shake it off.
yeah, I had to shake it off,
Yeah.
you know? And you know, I still am.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
Yeah. So, okay, this is gonna be a little bit of a different Jamalatte, a little bit of a different live stream. Do you wanna kinda tell them about it, or you want me to?
Sure. This is Cody's idea.
Yeah.
So we had talked about the idea of playlists, but he had this idea, he came to me last night and he was like, how about we talked about how we wanted to share our music, and you guys are always asking about music recommendations and things like that. We actually got some comments on Instagram last night about music and just like stuff that we're listening to, and so we decided that we're just going to build playlists live with you. So we're gonna probably start off with using Spotify right now, but we're gonna also create these playlists on Apple Music, iTunes. So I just recently just reopened my account over there.
You got
So
both now.
yeah, which is awesome.
Yeah.
So we are gonna share our profiles on Spotify right
Mhm.
now, and we'll link to those in the chat. But we're going to share with you our top 10 songs that we're listening to currently right now.
Not in any particular order, but we're gonna listen to just kind of 10 of our just favorite songs that we're listening to right at this moment. And the cool thing too is that we're gonna do this as kind of an updating playlist. So you can go and follow the playlist. You can follow the Groovy Guitar Dude playlist and the Guitar Goddess playlist. And we're gonna just kind of keep a rotation of 10 songs that we're loving at that moment.
Yeah.
So they're not all gonna be guitar songs. It's just gonna be kind of whatever the 10 songs that we're listening to most at the time.
Whatever we're digging.
Yeah, whatever we're digging at the time. And so that way you guys can kind of get a peek into what we're listening to. This is something I've always wanted to do. I think Michelle's always wanted to do it.
Sure.
We've talked about doing this for like maybe a month or two on Jamalatte. And we talked about the idea, and we thought it would just be fun to share the experience of putting that together with you guys. And then also, we're gonna kind of go song by song and tell you a little bit about why we love the song as we do it. So you guys can actually kind of get a peek into the initial playlist and like know why we're picking the songs that we are. And we thought that'd be fun. We're also gonna hop into the comments a little bit here and there, but probably not quite as much as usual, because we're gonna be going through our playlist. But we will, in the mix of it, hop into the comments as well and talk to you guys as we're able to. So yeah, that's kind of our idea. I hope you guys are stoked about it. We got some requests for stuff like that, like what kind of music we're loving and stuff. And we've always wanted to do something like this. We thought it'd be fun to just do it all together. So yeah.
So we can go ahead and get started. I'm gonna just dive in and like read some comments and stuff here.
Yeah, totally. So by the way, so I'm gonna be doing it. I've got my phone over here. I'm gonna be building my playlist on my phone. Michelle has her laptop because her phone is you guys
Currently
right now.
in use.
Yep, that's the camera right now is Michelle's phone. So Michelle's gonna do her laptop. We're looking at comments mostly on my computer right in front of us. So we're still gonna see comments no matter what. But we're gonna be mostly building our playlists here and kind of telling you about the songs that we love and why we love them. So I'm gonna pop open Spotify. So like Michelle said, we're gonna build them initially on Spotify, but we're also gonna build them on Apple Music later on. And so if you have Apple Music, like I mostly use Apple Music and Michelle mostly uses Spotify. And so we're both gonna build them on Spotify because I think more people probably have Spotify, but then we're gonna switch it over and where we have kind of both. So anybody can kind of pop on and take a look at those. I'm watching Kona over here in the background. He's just being really cute. He's laying down, just hanging out. He actually threw up this morning, so I think he's feeling a little bit sick, but yeah, I'm kind of keeping a close eye on him just to make sure he's okay. He seems like he's okay now. He's just chilling, but yeah, just making sure he's not, feeling sick. So we'll take a peek in the comments for a second here, and then we will. Of course, you like it.
Yeah, it's really good.
Ooh, guys. So I got this new thing yesterday to make a new kind of coffee, and so Michelle can tell you, but like I get really like hooked on things and obsessed with things.
You get really into things.
I do. So like if I see something that I'm like, oh my gosh, that's interesting, I have to go like get all the things to do that, and like I have to do it. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be constantly thinking about it. And so anyway, so there's this thing called bullet coffee. This is totally random. I'm gonna try to keep it as short as possible because it has nothing to do with anything we're talking about right now. There's a YouTuber I've been watching a lot lately called Koa Rothman, and he's a professional surfer. And he owns this coffee shop called the Sunrise Shack in Hawaii on Oahu. And he shows the process of making one of their signature drinks. It's called a bullet coffee. And anyways, so because I've been watching it a lot lately, I was like, I want to try to make the bullet coffee. So I got a blender yesterday because you need a blender to make it. So I made us bullet coffees this morning. And we put a little bit of cinnamon in them. And yeah, it's really good. So anyways, that's what we're drinking today is a bullet coffee with some cinnamon.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's really, really good. And they're pretty good for you too, supposedly. It helps, I think it like helps a little bit with digesting the coffee a little bit better. So like instead of like whenever you get a caffeine rush from coffee, it like hits you all at once and then you crash. I think that the way that this is made, it kind of helps it to where it's like a slower and more even caffeine rush. It's like more like level energy, you don't get that huge dramatic crash. So yeah. Okay, so I just saw that Michelle shared her Spotify.
Yeah, so
I gotta figure out how to do that.
I just went to my profile.
Yeah.
And then I do this thing, and then you want to do copy profile link.
Gotcha.
You know what? I'm following you. I could probably just share yours.
You do mine?
Yeah.
Okay, because I don't know
The
what my
Groovy
login
Guitar
information.
Dude. There you are.
Hey, there I am. Oh, yeah.
Share. Oh, it kind of like unfollow.
No, you don't unfollow me.
No.
scandal.
Be like, ooh, tea.
Yeah. Tea. Have I ever tried Brazilian coffee? Julia Santos asked if I tried Brazilian coffee. You know what? I don't know. I think I might have at like a coffee shop one time, but like a long time ago. Like I think I like ordered a Brazilian coffee before, but I don't remember. It just sounds familiar to me. But if there's something specific about it, like tell me like what it's about. I'd love to hear. I'm going through this kick right now. We kind of both are of like trying different coffees, and like we actually just got our first place together, so we have room for different kinds of coffee machines, and like we just got a mocha pot to make like Italian coffee and espresso kind of thing. So I would love to try different kinds of coffees from like around the world. We both love coffee and both love tea, so yeah. Yeah. Did you share mine?
I did.
Nice.
I just read a comment.
Oh, there it is right there.
And it said, this guy is talking too much and she's just having coffee and chocolate.
I'm sorry, guys.
You're not wrong.
I get excited about coffee.
I just letting him just like do his thing, talk about his love for coffee.
Like I said, I get
and I'm
obsessed.
sipping on coffee. He made an amazing coffee. I'm not eating chocolate, but I'm having a layer bar. I'm having the mint chip brownie. There is chocolate in here. It's just like an energy bar, like a snack bar kind of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I always eat on the stream because like this is our breakfast for right now.
Yeah,
So
this is literally like.
I'm not gonna feel bad for eating. I always tell people like grab a snack. Like if you need to go grab a snack or get yourself a coffee or something to like, munch on or sip on, like do so. Like we encourage that because this is Jamalatte. We hang out, we eat things, and we jam.
Yeah.
So.
That's what this is specifically about. It's meant for us to like all just have coffee and breakfast together.
Yeah, so that's why we're always, if you're always wondering why we're eating all the time.
This is our breakfast. This is us just like, this is just us having breakfast with you guys.
It's probably not like live stream, maybe etiquette to like eat, I guess. Well, maybe like some people do like, what are they called, like mukbangs? And then some people like do that, So we're not like doing a mukbang or anything like that. We should do a Jamalatte mukbang.
Yeah.
That would be really cool.
Would you guys be interested in a mukbang?
I would.
That would be really fun. I would too.
What would we get?
All kinds of breakfast food.
Oh my
You know
gosh.
what? We go to like IHOP down the road. Well, I mean, I know, but
Yeah.
like something like that. Find some kind of good breakfast place. And just like.
I just wasn't
Get
like,
all the
I
breakfast.
wasn't impressed by IHOP.
I mean, it's like the McDonald's of sit down breakfast restaurants, But that's probably the closest like breakfast place.
That's true. I guess I could do that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. If we find somewhere better, maybe there's like a local place.
That would be cool.
Willis was asking, we're just gonna get to a couple of comments, guys, and we're gonna dive into our Spotify playlist that we we're telling you about. Willis was asking, what's your favorite drink from Starbucks?
Mine's just like a really it's like not a fancy drink at all. It's 2 shots of espresso over ice with a splash of almond milk, and that's it. It's so good. I love it. That's like my just kind of everyday drink, and then we have like a special like order that we get sometimes called the Jamalatte, which we'll share one day. And then you have this cool tea drink thing.
I do.
That's really good.
Yeah, I get a couple different things, just kind of depends on my mood, but a lot of times if I'm at Starbucks, I'll get, so it's basically a venti iced matcha tea. So you kind of got to say it weird, because if you say it like, I want a venti iced matcha, they'll give you a venti iced matcha latte, which has milk in it. But you don't really want that. Well, you might want that, but I don't want that. So what I get is, I'll tell them I want a venti iced matcha water sweetened with classic syrup. And so what that does is they make it just like with, it's basically an iced water with a couple scoops of matcha green tea in there. And then they put some of the classic syrup in there, and it's like shaken up. And it's so good. It's like a really strong green tea. It's really, really good and really refreshing. And this is like a little inside secret. Sometimes they don't ring it up right, and they'll charge you like 80 cents for it. So it's supposed to be like $3.50, but if they don't ring it up right, which like about half the time they don't ring it up right, it's like 80 cents.
It's so cheap, and you get, it's a venti, guys.
It's a huge, like, it's a big,
venti
huge,
matcha iced water thing.
Yeah.
It's so, it's so good. Like, I love iced teas, but usually when I go to Starbucks, I have to get some kind of iced coffee situation or espresso. But I decided to just bite the bullet and try it, and it's really, really good.
It's really good.
But I get mine sweetened with honey.
Yeah.
So he gets his with the classic syrup. I like to, I tell them to like lightly sweeten it with honey. Because doesn't there like matcha powder? Oh, that fan freaked me out. The fan freaked me out. I thought I saw like something flying, like a bug.
Oh no.
After that other night, that situation, okay.
Non-flashback.
So, the tea, coffee. Where's that at? Oh, honey.
Oh yeah, you use honey
I
in
like
yours
tea.
and stuff,
I like to have them lightly sweetened with honey, because doesn't their matcha powder have some kind of like...
They put like a little bit of sweetener in their matcha. Yeah.
Okay.
They do.
So.
Yeah.
So if you don't like super sweet things, just tell them to lightly sweeten with honey.
Yeah, it makes it a little bit less sweet and a little bit like, classic syrup is probably not very good for you, so, yeah. Anyways, okay, I think we're gonna probably like dive into these playlists.
We're gonna do this now.
Yeah, we're gonna do this. So, okay, again, real quick, for those of you who weren't here in the very beginning.
Yeah.
What we're doing is we're building a Guitar Goddess playlist and a Groovy Guitar Dude playlist. And it's gonna be 10 songs each on each of our playlists of just songs that we're digging. Like right now, that we're just digging. It doesn't have to be guitar songs. It's just 10 songs that we're loving that we would recommend to you guys to just check out and listen to because we like them. And it's going to be an updating playlist, so if you follow it on Spotify, or it will be on Apple Music later, we're going to start it on Spotify. It'll be an updating playlist, so as we find new songs and stuff like that, we're going to transition it, update it, so you guys can always go and check out our Spotify playlists to see what music we're listening to right now.
Yeah, and we linked our Spotify profiles, and we can relink them as the chat moves and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So what we'll do is we'll relink those as we need to, but what you can do is when you go to our Spotify playlist, you can follow our profile, but you can also follow the playlists that we're creating individually. And as we add other playlists that you'll be able to see, that we'll create for you guys, because we're gonna create different playlists for like different moods, different whatever. There might be like some kind of like official Jamalatte playlist.
Yeah, we're thinking about doing a combined playlist.
So I would definitely recommend that you follow our profiles, our accounts there, so that way it might alert you or something like that if you make a new playlist or something. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. I think I'm gonna call mine Gigi's Top 10.
Okay, that's a good idea.
And you can choose an image too. You can.
Oh, no way.
Isn't that cool?
Oh, I like that. That's awesome. I'm gonna I'll hop on here and relink the Spotify playlist so you guys can follow us. We haven't made the Spotify playlist yet, but you can actually just follow us on Spotify. So I'm gonna relink that for you guys so that you can find it, and then I'm gonna repost it every once in a while again too, so that you can actually be able to find us. Oh man, I think it's gonna make me log in. I don't know what my login is. Yahoo.com. I think that's my password. Nope. Sorry guys, trying to log in real quick so I can make sure and get you those links again for those of you who haven't seen them yet. Maybe if I can
Also, as far as comments go, we're gonna try to be active in the comment section and all of that too. It's gonna be hard to, I just wanna warn you guys just so you don't think that we're ignoring your comments, because we're not. We're gonna dive into the comment section and stuff like that too.
Yeah.
But if you have any questions that you really want answered, that, anything about maybe guitar or whatever that it may be and you want it to be answered, it's more likely that we'll see it if you use the super chat option, because it highlights your username and it makes this big colorful block around your name, and it's easier for us to go through and see it because the comments are always moving. So just like a tip, you don't have to do it, but it's just hard for us to scroll through all the comments and everything as we're creating these playlists with you guys live. So just putting that out there as a note. So how I'm gonna build mine is Spotify actually creates playlists based on what you're always listening to, like what you're obsessed with. And
so you can just kind of check your top.
So I'm gonna base it off of that a little bit. I'm trying to find it right now, actually.
Nice.
Oh, I found it. So it's called On Repeat, the songs you can't get enough of right now, and then they have one called Repeat Rewind, which is past songs that you couldn't get enough of.
Ooh.
And then I love how like every year they make you like a playlist of your top played songs. That's so cool.
That is cool. So like that's one of the things that I love about Spotify
That
versus Apple Music is
Apple
that
Music doesn't do.
they don't. Yeah, they really don't. Like it yeah, like Apple Music, like their curated playlist situations are not, I don't know, I mean they're good, but they're not as good as Spotify's. Like they're just not. I'm trying to see.
Okay, so I'm gonna add my first song. I'm just trying to find it because there's 3 different versions I was listening to.
Yeah.
There's the regular, the acoustic, and then someone's awesome cover, but I'm gonna do the regular version. So this is a song that came out probably like a decade ago. It's called The Big Bang by Rock Mafia. And I have known about it forever. Miley Cyrus is in the music video, which is really cool. But like, this is a song that I've always been obsessed with, but I like rediscovered it again. I was like, oh my gosh, I used to be obsessed with this song, so I'm like re-obsessed with it. So it's going in my top 10.
That's a good call.
It's a really, really good song. It's actually a really good guitar song.
Nice.
It's amazing. And there's an acoustic version, and it's just incredible. So it's like kind of like got this like sultry, like sassy kind of vibe to it, kind of like a sexy vibe.
Ooh.
I really like it. It's cool. It's a cool
Nice.
song. It's kind of like this slight like subtle rock kind of thing. Because it's not like some big band thing. There's like other instruments in it, but it's so cool. It's like a good, easy like listening song. I wish I could play music on the stream.
I know, yeah, we can't actually play the songs for you guys because if we did, it would like we'd get copyright issues.
That's making playlists.
Yeah, so we're making playlists. So if you're following along, you can listen to it at home.
Yeah,
actually.
you can listen to it right now. You can just follow our Spotify. So.
Exactly. I'm trying to put the name of that song. Like I'm sure you played it around me, but I'm trying to like put the name of it with the song. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, I'm making my playlist right now, calling it Groovy's Top 10. So if you go to the link that I just put in there, Groovy's Top 10. If you go to that link that I just put in there, you'll find it.
Or you could call it the Groovy Top 10.
The Groovy Top 10.
Mm-hmm. Either way.
Either way. The Groovy got.
It's kind of like the groovy, like top 10 tunes, you know, like the groovy
kinda,
top 10.
That kind of works. I like that. The Groovy Top 10. Okay, we're going the Groovy Top 10 instead because I'd like that. Michelle's suggestion was good. So I'm about to build that playlist, create, and now we're gonna add some songs to it. And this one's gonna be public so that you guys can check it out.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's gonna be cool. So you did your first one. Do you have another one ready, or you want me to go first? Or want me to go
Or did
now?
you add a song yet?
Yeah, I'm about to.
Okay, add your first song because I already added my first song.
Okay, so my first song is going to be Rush Over Me by...
Oh my gosh, you listen to this one all the time.
All the time. This song I've been obsessed with this song for almost a year. So I saw Illenium in concert. This is an EDM song, if you guys don't know. It's by Seven Lions, Illenium, Said the Sky, and the singer named Haleen. It's like a collaboration from all of them. And this song, like, I'm surprised that like, Michelle's not sick of it because I listen to it all the time. It's a beautiful, beautiful song. I love it. I listen to it all the time.
It's a beautiful song. I'm not sick of it, but it's like kind of a sad song. And I have this I have this thing about sad songs where I can listen to sad songs, but sometimes it just like a song might hit me in a weird way or in like, you know, kind of a thing.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. Yeah. Like this one, I don't know, it is kind of a sad song, but for some reason, like, I don't think of it in a sad way. I don't know, it's just such a beautiful song, such a beautiful song. It does actually have some guitar in it too. Mm-hmm. It's an EDM song that does have some guitar.
You've been trying to like figure it out on your own.
Yeah, I've kind of been like playing around with it, like finger style a little bit. So yeah, Rush Over Me, that's my first song. You can find it on the Groovy Top 10 on Spotify
I have my second song. This is a song that I discovered, I think, like last year, and then I just recently like got into it again.
Yeah.
And it's called Hideaway by Dan Owen. He's not a huge artist right now, so if you're looking for something that is different and I don't know, just like not, you know, mainstream right now. Like, I love the sound. So he has, I'm gonna share the regular version, but there's also an acoustic version as well. And he's really small right now, but his music is incredible. I've been listening to his other stuff too, but this song it's got like a big punch to it, and it's just like gritty. So I'm gonna add that to my top 10.
Nice.
So we got that one. Definitely recommend. Incredible. But yeah. I think I'm gonna go ahead and like see if I can link.
Link the specific playlist?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can share it. So
Okay, so
I'm gonna go ahead and copy the playlist link.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and, let's see. We'll go ahead and hop on here and add the playlist link so you guys can follow the specific playlist. There, boom. Oh, how do I, oh, I guess I can just probably copy that. Okay. Boom, there it goes. Cool, so we just linked both of our playlists, the ones that we're working on right now, and telling you guys about the specific songs that we're adding. So like I said, this is going to be an updating playlist, so these are gonna be kind of our current top 10 favorite songs, and we're gonna tell you a little bit about why we love each song. Yeah, share them with you guys, and then they'll be kind of like ultimately updating, like just over and over again. We'll keep them up to date with our favorite songs, so you guys can kind of just hear what we're listening to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because we get questions all the time about music recommendations and stuff like that, so this is just like a lot of fun for us to be able to share the stuff that we're loving. And
Yeah.
we haven't made the time. We've known for a long time that we've wanted to like make the playlist, but it's really cool that we can like sit down with you guys and talk through why we picked each song, which is really cool.
We love talking about like why we love specific songs. We love talking about the reasoning behind songs, because like the music is awesome, but a lot of times like a song will connect with you for a certain way or a certain reason, or you may love the sound of it for a certain reason. And so we love talking about those kind of things with each other, and we love sharing with you guys. So we thought it'd be fun to do that with you guys, and that way you can kind of see what we're listening to and why we're listening to it. So you did your second one. So my second one is going to be Peer Pressure by James Bay and Julia Michaels. This is a song that it came out last year, and I loved it last year. Like I got hooked on it when it first came out. I just loved it. And then I haven't listened to it very much since, and then within the last couple of days, maybe like the last week or so, I've gotten back into it. And it's amazing. I'm a huge fan of Julia Michaels. I think her songwriting, her voice is amazing, and I like James Bay too. But like, man, this song for me, I think it's just such a cool song. I love the way it's written, the bridge of this song. So if you listen to the song, I love the bridge. It's like my favorite part of the song. It's just like, it's all acoustic. Like they have a little bit of like a little bit of drums and stuff like that, but it's very acousticy and stuff. And it's just like it's such a good song. And the bridge, when it just hits, and at the very end of the song, it just cuts off. There's nothing after the bridge. It just ends at the bridge. And it's such a weird like format for a song, but it's cool because it's just a huge build up, and then you get to the bridge, and you're at the bridge. It's huge, and then it just drops off. And it's a beautiful song. It's a lot of fun to play. I did a lesson for it on my channel. So if you listen to it and you like it, you can search Peer Pressure, the Groovy Guitar Dude, and you'll find a lesson for that song. It's really fun to play, and it's mostly acoustic. So
Nice.
Yeah, beautiful song. Highly recommend.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love that one too.
Yeah.
So my third song that I chose, I've never heard of this band before. I don't know anything about this band or anything about their other music. I need to like check out their other stuff. But I love following the whole Vampire Diaries series. So I've watched Vampire Diaries. I've watched the second spinoff, which was the originals, and then they have Legacies. So this song was in Legacies. Legacies has an incredible soundtrack. So there's this rock song that was playing during like a driving scene, and it's called "Promise Everything" by Basement. And it's just like a good like rock song, and it's like perfect for the summer. So I've been listening to that one a lot lately, and it's really good. So
Nice.
yeah,
That's cool.
Just a good like jammy rock song, just awesome.
Yeah, I've definitely heard you been closer to the home lately.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Okay, so here is one. I've kind of said some for me, like I've said, the last couple I've said have been like kind of not older songs, but songs that are not like just like ones I've recently found. They're kind of ones that have just either kept their state with me, or they've kind of getting repopularized with me in a way. But this is a song that I just found a few weeks ago. That it's a great song, and I kind of keep. It reminds me, so we just moved to the beach, and this reminds me of like, it's got this cool beach vibe to it. And it is called Memorized, and it's by RAC and Matt Kearney. So if you ever heard the song Nothing Left to Lose, that's kind of like Matt Kearney's main song.
I love that song.
It's a beautiful, beautiful song, great acoustic guitar song. So this song is a little bit of a different vibe for him. It's kind of like, it's got guitar in it actually. I need to learn this song. I've kind of jammed around on it, but I haven't fully learned it. But Memorized by Matt Kearney and RAC. So it's got guitar in it, but it also kind of has this like, not quite EDM, but it's like this chill, cool rhythm that comes in on the choruses. And it's, it's just like cool. Every time we're driving up and down there's a road here called Seawall, and it's just right along the beach. And every time we're driving along that, I'm watching the waves, and it's like, it's really cool, and I love it. So Memorized by Matt Kearney and RAC. It's kind of one that's recently I found it within the last couple of weeks. Yeah, and it's a good summer song. Like it reminds me of being down here at the beach and stuff. So so adding that one right now. Boom, there it goes. That's my third song. Just one quick update for anybody who doesn't know what's going on. We'll try to kind of explain it every once in a while, just for anybody who's just hopping
like some
on.
people are confused.
It does, yeah. So right now we're making Spotify playlists. So Guitar Goddess is making her Spotify playlist. I'm making my Spotify playlist for the Groovy Guitar Dude. And there are top 10 songs that we're digging right now. And we want to share them with you guys just so you guys can have an idea of what we're listening to right now. We're going to update them constantly so that you guys can see what we're digging at any time. And this is going to be on Spotify, and we're going to actually put it on Apple Music later on, probably later on today. But they're on Spotify and Apple Music. We've had links below, or in the comments and stuff, so you can scroll up and be able to see where our links are, so you can check out the playlists. Yeah. I just remembered, did you take your phone off of but did you put it back on Wi-Fi?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, cool. Let's make sure. I don't want to run your data plan down.
No, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, we were trying like everything, trying to like get the thumbnail to post right. So that was one of the things we tried. Yeah. We're kind of reading comments.
Oh,
right
Gigi, do you like BTS? I haven't listened to enough of BTS to have an opinion, but I will say this: I haven't heard anything that has like made me want to listen to them more. Like I don't dislike them, but I'm not obsessed, obviously. So I don't not like them. I've heard some stuff that I think is cool, but I just haven't heard enough to like make me want to like be like, yeah, I want to listen to that right now. So
Yeah.
I don't really have like a strong opinion on them right now, but definitely not I wouldn't consider myself a fan of BTS just because like I don't have any playlists with their music or anything on there, but like it's something like I've heard you like listen to like some of the songs you're like teaching, and I wasn't like, oh my gosh, I can't stand this or something like that, like I actually thought some of the stuff that you were teaching sounded really cool.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, just haven't heard anything, I don't know, that like I wanted to like hear more of.
Yeah.
I guess is a good way to put it.
That makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, I teach a lot of BTS on my channel, and I'm not like a huge K-pop fan, but I know that a lot of you guys are, and so I like to teach the songs that I know are going to help the most people. So I love teaching BTS songs because usually they help a lot of people out. But there's been some K-pop songs that I've taught that I really like. The one that I liked the one that I've taught that I probably like the most is Promise by Jimin, which is one of the dudes from BTS. It's very acousticy and very pretty. Like it's actually, I think, just him and an acoustic guitar. And I like that. a lot of the stuff I feel in K-pop is kind of like very, very produced, and it's very like big, lots going on and
Yeah.
stuff. I like it when it's just like kind of simplified down like that. So yeah, but yeah. Anyways,
I'm seeing some comments where people probably think that I'm like reading through comments. I'm on my laptop because I'm building a playlist and reading your comments, but I'm not like, I think some people think I'm like face down just like reading through comments, and I want people to think that I'm like, you know, there and like passing people up. We're building playlists right now, as we've mentioned. So what I'm doing is I'm actually going through songs right now, but we're trying to pay attention to comments at the same time.
yeah.
So, also, I'm seeing some spam in the comment section. Please don't do that, just because it's already hard enough for us to keep up with the comment section as we're building our playlist, and we just want to make sure that we can see all the comments as they roll through.
Yeah. Yeah, if there's spam, if there's spam, we're like not gonna be able to see everybody's comments, and so we want to try to be able to see as many of you guys' comments as possible.
Exactly.
And if you spam, we don't get to see everybody's. So we're doing our best to kind of keep an eye on comments, but we're also building our playlist at the same time. So we're both 3 songs in so far.
We realize that this is probably not an exciting stream for everyone.
Yeah.
We're just sitting here, just, you know, talking about music. For some people, this is probably fun. But if this is something that you're not interested in, because obviously we're not jamming right now or like really teaching anything, then, you know, maybe this isn't a stream that you might be excited about. And we'll have more streams like we usually do in the future, but this is something different that we decided to do today. For anybody, for the people that have been asking about music recommendations. So we thought we'd do something like that. It's a little different. So that's why we're not jamming right now or doing, you know, the things that we normally do during Jamalatte. So we just wanted to try something new.
Yeah, we thought it'd be a fun kind of change of pace, and we have gotten a lot of questions about this. So even if it's not your specific thing, we've gotten a lot of questions about it. So we're gonna do this time, even though it's a little bit different. And then next time, in our next Jamalatte, we're gonna hop back into a little bit more than we normally do. So we thought this would be fun to do with you guys though. So, oh my gosh, you have a fuzz on your nose. Can I get it for you?
I thought I felt something.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I got you.
It was like
Make a wish.
You stole my wish.
Well, it was a fuzz on my eyelash. I was mostly kidding. I was joking.
I didn't know you could make wishes with
I don't think you can.
buttons.
I don't think you
Just
can.
eyelashes.
So I'm sorry I stole yours.
Okay.
I think it's your turn.
I know, I'm looking right now for.
Oh, this
Oh,
is
I got
a
one.
question too. Okay, go ahead and then I'll
Okay, yeah, hold your thought. Okay, so I'm gonna add in another song that I also discovered from Legacies, and it's called Kids Ain't Alright by Grace Mitchell, another rock song. It just got a lot of attitude to it, and it's just crazy, and I love it, so boom.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That is a good one.
Why is everything
Yeah.
so still now?
You've
So
been listening to
good.
that one quite a bit, really.
It's good.
It is a good song. Okay, real quick little question, and I'll do my song here in a second. Ty, looks like maybe Grover, sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, asked, are you going to bring back Taylor Swift Tuesday?
Ooh, I want to. So a lot of people right now are like, where are your videos, Gigi? Why aren't you teaching new songs, Gigi? And I've talked about this, I feel like I've talked about this, like, I feel like I've like just repeated this like as if I'm like a robot. But I get like not everybody, you know, is gonna see like every stream or every post or whatever. But I'm working on a secret project right now, which is taking a lot of my time. And I have had to make the decision to not post YouTube videos on a regular basis right now so I can complete this big project first. I have to allocate all of my time that I would usually put towards YouTube videos to this big project and do that. So I'm not going to be posting anything consistently for probably like the next month, just because I need to wrap this thing up and get it done, because I have a lot of huge exciting things coming this summer, and I just need to take this time to finish this. This is going to be something I know a lot of you will be excited about. I know it sucks right now that I'm not uploading tutorials on a regular basis, and that Taylor's of Tuesday's not here, and I know a lot of people want City of Lover guitar tutorials, and I'll try to get to those when I can. But I've been working on this project for such a long time on the side, and I just needed to make it a priority and just get it done, because it's just been on the back burner for a long time. So So I'm sorry that I don't have any new tutorials right now. I will be back to making regular tutorials, but this needs to get done first. So, and I'm sure a lot of you will understand once this project is out why I had to make the time for it. So that's all I can say about it right now.
Yeah.
But yeah. So,
Yeah.
but Taylor Swift Tuesday will be back. It'll be back.
Yeah, good answer and good reason for postponing Taylor Swift Tuesday for right now.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. All right, so my next song that I'm adding to the playlist is
Ooh, I like that one.
yeah. So this one is another EDM song. I love. Okay, so what's kind of funny is, and I won't go, too in depth about this, but probably most of you guys think that we mostly listen to
Taylor Swift.
and guitar songs. We listen to a ton of like Taylor Swift and guitar songs. Both of us do, but like I actually love like EDM and rap a lot too. And I probably listen to just as much, if not more, of EDM and rap than I do like guitar songs. So anyways, you'll probably see a lot of like EDM and some rap stuff on my playlist a lot, because that's the kind of music I listen to a lot. So anyways, Stay For It by R.L. Grime and Miguel. That is like one of my favorite songs. It's been my favorite song one of my favorite songs for probably like the last like 8 months or so. It's kind of funny because like actually whenever we first started talking and hanging out, I actually won tickets to go see R.L. Grime, which is the DJ that does this song. I won tickets and I went with a couple of my like really close friends, and it was so fun. And I like heard this song like a few days before, and then I got to see it live then too at that concert, and it was just so cool. So Stay For It, R.L. Grime and Miguel. It's just like a really cool EDM song. I love Miguel too. His vocals are awesome. I also love a lot of R&B stuff, so Miguel. So yeah, Stay For It by R.L. Grime and Miguel. That's one I listen to all the time. Again,
That's one I love.
I'm glad you love that one. You're not sick of it. There's probably a lot of these that I listen to so often that Michelle might like be verging on sick of them.
I have an idea. Playlist idea.
Yep.
Songs that each of us play that the other person is sick of. I'm sure there's a bunch of mine that you're probably sick of. I know.
It's probably the same vice versa too. I'm sure there's a lot of ones that I listen to all the
Oh
time.
my gosh.
Yeah.
Do you guys want us to make playlists of songs that like that each of us listen to a lot, but the other person is like so sick of us listening to?
Oh, that'd be so
that
fun.
would be a fun playlist to
so
make.
fun. It'd be so like infuriating probably to like the other person, because it would be going through and it's like, oh, this song and that song, I'd be like, ugh. And I'd put on like Rush Over Me, and you'd be like, ugh.
And then vice versa, maybe we could do a playlist of songs that each person listens to that we actually ended up really liking, that we didn't know like prior to like meeting each other and stuff like that. Like I already have a list of songs that like you have like shown to me that I am now obsessed with.
Yeah, same here too. Like I've got like a bunch of songs that you've shown that I've like got hooked on. Yeah. Ellen was saying, oh, I know Stay For It, it's so good. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's so cool. That's awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's one that like I just love. It's so cool. I just never get tired of it. So.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, hey there, Delilah by the Plain White Tees. That's such a beautiful song.
That's a great one.
Oh.
That was a great one. Yeah.
Don't you have, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, it's retracted.
Yeah,
it's retracted. That one.
Yeah. Which is your favorite song? So we're actually right now, just in case you haven't seen yet, we are actually building Spotify playlists right now that are going to be public. They are public right now, so that you guys can go and see like what our kind of top 10 of the moment right now favorite songs are.
Yeah.
So we have those linked above. We might go ahead and drop the links again real quick, just so that you guys can see them. I'm going to drop yours first real quick here. So I'm going to put Gigi's top 10 playlist. So here's Michelle's. I'm posting it in the comments right now so you guys can follow along with what songs we're adding to our top 10 playlists. They're both going to be on Spotify. And then I'm going to find mine here too. Boom. And then top 10 playlist. Boom. There's mine. So just in case you haven't actually seen them yet, or if you just got here or something, there's the links to our playlists. They're on Spotify right now. They will be on Apple Music later, and we're gonna update them continuously, like maybe like once a week or something like that, based on whatever songs we're digging at the moment. It's gonna be always 10 songs, and just gonna be 10 songs we're listening to a lot.
Yeah, so something's gonna get knocked off.
Something's gonna get knocked off. Probably like, you know, we're not gonna change things every week necessarily, but just like as we're
discovering new music or listening to something.
Right, we'll just pop it off. So you can kind of continuously check back, and there'll always be something new there.
Yeah, this is gonna. I'm actually really excited about making this playlist because this is gonna be like the top of the top.
Yeah.
So this is actually a song that I added yesterday
Ooh, this is a good one.
Because we were at this acai bowl place.
Yeah.
And this song came on. I'm like, oh, I've heard this before. Who's the artist? And then, so it's Faded, and it's by, I don't know how do you say the first Zoo, and it's the Odessa.
Yeah.
How do you say it?
Odessa. Yeah.
Remix. It's so good. While I was making tacos last night, I had it on pretty much like almost repeat. And so I'm adding that one. That is
cool.
song number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I actually saw Zoo in Odessa. So this is one of the songs I showed to Michelle. Well, we heard it in a acai bowl place yesterday, but I had actually showed her this song a while back ago because I got to see these two artists together in Dallas. At the kind of like Dallas at the end of kind of towards the end of last year, at the end of 2019 or kind of like fall of 2019, I got to see them, and so cool. Zoo in Odessa. It's an EDM song, but it actually does have guitar in it. It's a great song. Great song. I'm glad you like that one. I was distracted. I didn't pick one. You know what? I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna do this one. This one is not. Heads up, this is not a very kid-appropriate song. But it's a song that I really like, and I do listen to a lot of like kind of rap music and different kinds of stuff like that, so I don't necessarily want to put a filter, but if you're a kid, this isn't probably a great song for you to listen to. It's Heartless by The Weeknd.
It's a good song.
It's a good song. I listen to it a lot. I love that song. I'm a big fan of The Weeknd, and so his songs are not the most appropriate songs, but I really like his style. I think it's a cool song. It reminds me a lot of his older stuff, and I listen to that song pretty often. It's a good song. I like to drive to it. I like to work out to it. It's just a cool song. I like to put my headphones on, and I'm like, I don't know. I just love that song. Heartless by The Weeknd. Like I said, not a very kid-appropriate song if you're comfortable with like language and stuff like that. Not the song you're gonna like the best or whatever, but I like that song a lot. It's really good.
It is.
Yeah.
So East and Willis are asking about how to, how to follow like the Spotify like playlists and stuff like that. So we linked them in the comment section. So if you click on them, it should take you to our profiles. Oh, you know what? We should make sure that these are public.
I think I checked mine. I think it is. Yes,
I saw a couple
public.
people followed mine, so.
Really? Nice.
Yeah, so it should be public.
So mine is.
Check.
Yeah, 3 likes. So mine's some people have been liking mine too.
Public.
So ours are both public. So what you do is you go on Spotify, you go to the links that we posted in the comments, and you like the playlist. Once you have a Spotify account, you like the playlist. And then that will make you be able to follow it, and then you can find it just in your profile of your like liked playlist. Go ahead and put it back in there.
Yeah, I'm just relinking mine up.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Okay. Now if you recheck it, I think maybe it made it like secret. So if you re-click the link, now it should be public and you can check it out. So now my playlist should be live. I have my next song. Let me just grab it real quick. Okay, so this is, I believe they're sisters. Let me make sure. I'm pretty sure that they're sisters, but I could be wrong. They might just be friends. I don't know, but it's this band that actually a subscriber introduced me to during one of my electric guitar videos. I either did like an unboxing or I did one of my like practice video kind of things. And so there's someone who recommended that I listen to them, and they're called Larkin Poe. And they're not like super, super huge or anything like that, so I'm really excited to recommend them. Because I definitely think that like more people should listen to these two. They're incredible. But my absolute favorite song by them is called Trouble in Mind. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in my top 10.
Nice.
It's amazing. It's kind of almost like this. They're definitely rock. There's some like bluesy elements to them, and then I would just say even kind of like maybe folk borderline country, very very borderline, but mostly like rock and stuff like that. They're incredible.
Yeah.
So I think that's song number 6 for me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Groovy. Okay. I was still thinking about my song number 6. Sorry for some background noise. My little brother is actually visiting us right now. He's in town. He's not so little anymore. He's 19, but he's visiting us, and he's actually just heading out. He's gonna go meet up with some friends, and so anyways, he was just kind of like saying bye to us in the background, just walking out the door. So I think my next one. This is one again. It's kind of like I loved it last year and even the year before. And it's kind of gotten back to where I just recently, in the last couple of days, I started listening to it a lot. And this is a lesser known song. That's one that I would highly recommend. I think it's one Issa's gonna like a lot, actually.
I think I know the artist that you're probably gonna recommend.
You might. This one, you've definitely heard me listen to this, but it's not one that we've talked about a whole lot.
Okay.
This one's called On the Other Side by Chase McBride. And it's a sad song.
Side.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one that was your alarm this morning.
Really? Was it? Maybe it was. Yeah.
Yeah, you play that one all the time.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I like it all the time, but I didn't know. Come
Yeah.
on, bear. Cone's barking. Sorry, guys. Hey, bud. He's looking for my brother. Kona. Hey. He is. He's like, where'd my friend go? So anyways, On the Other Side by Chase McBride. It's kind of a sad song, but it's very beautiful. It's a beautiful acoustic song, finger picking, beautiful, beautiful song. It's pretty sad. It's definitely a pretty sad song, but it's a really beautiful song. It's one that, I don't know why, even though it's a sad song, I have it on this playlist of songs that like, if I just need to kind of like have some peace and like mellow out, or if I'm having like a weird day or an off day, or if I'm just like feeling frazzled, I'll put this playlist on. This is like the song I always go to, and I'll like go back to and listen to quite a bit, because it just,
it's like, very easy listening.
It is.
Yeah.
It feels like
even though it's sad,
air.
it's a very like mellow type song.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to like really think about it too much. It's just like there, and you can like listen to it.
Yeah, you do. It's just like even though it's a sad song, it's just very easy on the ears. It's got a cool music video. The music video is all like beachy and like shows them in the studio filming the song, but it has like beach shots in California. It's really cool, and it's not a super well-known song. I would highly recommend it to anybody, but yeah, it's a really cool finger-picking, acoustic-y song. It's gorgeous. I love that one. So yeah, On the Other Side by Chase McBride. And real quick, I know we've said this over and over again. You guys have been here for a long time, but just for those of you who are just now hopping on, what we're doing right now is we're making our individual top 10 playlists on Spotify of songs that we're both just digging right now. 10 songs that we're both, each of us individually is digging. So the links for those are up in the comments, and you'll be able to like find those. You know what? I wonder if we could put those in the description, if that would help.
Oh, you know what?
That might would like, so we don't have to keep reposting it.
Let me see if I can edit the description.
Yeah, I don't know if we can or not, but that way we don't have to keep reposting and stuff. But
you know what? I might be able to do that, but I think people might have to like
refresh
the browser or something like that. But it can be done.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and put the links to our playlists that we're building right now for you guys in the description. So if you need to refresh the feed, they're not in there yet, but we'll let you know when they are. So you'll have to refresh your page for you to be able to find those links in the description. But what we're doing right now is we're building Spotify playlists to share with you guys of what songs we're digging right now, just songs we're listening to, and kind of song recommendations. So if you want to check that out, then we'll have those links in the description. but we also have them just kind of up in the comments of the live stream. So if you scroll up a little bit, you should be able to find it. If not, here in a second, once Michelle puts the links in there, you can refresh your screen right now, and you'll be able to find those in the description so you can find the playlist that we're building. We're just building some playlists for you guys of songs that we love so that you guys can check out some music that we've been listening to a lot lately. Michelle is building her playlist on her laptop right now. She's not just like hiding behind her screen.
Yeah.
Her phone is actually what's recording us right now, so she's building her playlist on her laptop, and I'm building mine on my phone.
Where's your? Why can't I see your playlist? Is your playlist not public? Or go to your playlist.
It's right there. It says. It says it is.
That's weird. I don't know why I can't see it.
That is weird. I don't know.
Because I'm following
Can you guys find my
It
playlist?
says no recent activity. That's not.
Is my whole profile
It could be.
private? I don't know how to do that, but edit profile. Maybe, I hope my whole profile isn't private. Well, I've got it right here, public playlist, the Groovy Top 10.
Huh.
I don't know why it's not showing up for you, that's weird.
That is really strange.
Maybe it just hasn't updated in the app or something? I don't know.
I don't know. Because I
Yeah,
was gonna try to link your playlist.
yeah, I'm not sure. Well, maybe if I comment, like just link it in the comment and then you can.
Yeah, I can just copy it from there.
Yeah, okay. Yes, Willis, Michelle's phone is charging. I have it on like this, like one of those
Oh,
portable
you do?
chargers.
I didn't even notice that you did that. I did make sure to plug it in last night, so it was full battery, but
That's good. How responsible of you.
I
I'm just kidding. I'm just giving you a hard time. I'm just giving you a hard time.
such a boob.
I know. She always calls me a boob. If you guys watched, we both watched Drake and Josh growing up, and if you watch Drake and Josh, their little sister Megan would always call them Megan. Would always call them boobs. So it might sound kind of funny if you've never heard of that, but that's where that's from. Is
Yeah,
from
that's,
Drake and Josh.
yeah, so we just like, that's what we call each other sometimes.
Yeah,
It's just like a thing.
it is. It is. So there's my playlist.
Okay, so I'm
then-
gonna just do this. Boop.
Yeah, so it's letting me pull it up now. I don't know why it wasn't pulling up on there.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll go ahead and put it in the description box here.
Cool. So we're pausing for a second, guys. We're trying to get the links to both of our Spotify playlists. We're gonna put them in the description so that you can actually just like see them there. We don't have to keep posting them in the comments or getting lost or whatever.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, cool.
Willis
So-
said he loves sad songs too. I am a
saved it.
huge fan of sad songs. Like I will listen to just like brutally sad songs, and I can be in like the best mood and just like super happy and all that. But I just love listening to like just a heart-wrenching sad song. I don't know why that is, but I just like for some reason I think we've talked about this quite a bit actually. Like Michelle and I think that for me sad songs, like I just really appreciate the writing because I feel like if you're listening to a sad song, it's like it's coming from a really authentic place.
It is.
It's the artist really like putting their whole
Their
heart,
pain
their
and
pain
everything.
out on the table, and
Yeah.
especially with something you can relate to and stuff. That's like, oof, like that
It's
just hits
hard to
home.
write a happy song.
Yeah.
I've written some happy songs, but I feel like it's easier to write a song out of sadness and pain for some reason, and I think because it's an outlet. I think it's just like a therapeutic outlet type thing, and I have an easier time writing happier songs. I think when you are truly happy, it's easier to write happy songs. But for some reason, it is just so easy to write songs when you've gone through something so heart-wrenching and painful. I don't know. And so I do have a playlist too where I have like sad, it's called Sad But Beautiful Songs. And there's songs that I can either maybe, I have related with, or songs that I just think are really pretty, but they're sad. I think, is it booming outside?
I think it's thundering.
Yeah, it is. It might storm today.
Maybe so.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna like check on Justin at some point. I'm sure he'll figure it out. He's smart.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. Justin's my little brother, by the way. He's the dude that was like just walking out the door a few minutes ago. Yeah.
The other dude,
The other dude.
yeah,
Yeah.
the groovy guitar bro.
The groovy guitar bro.
Yeah.
The groovy guitar brother. Yeah. Oh my goodness. goodness. Yeah. Okay, let's hop back on our playlist. Did you put that in the description?
I
Did I
did.
make it in there? Okay, so if you guys are looking for the playlist and can't find it, refresh your screen right now, refresh the live stream, and you'll find in the description of this video, this live stream, will be the links to both of our playlists. So we're gonna put them there, we're not gonna keep commenting them, they're gonna be in the description if you're looking for them. So we're gonna keep on building those. Do you remember who's talking about?
I think I'm next.
I think you are too.
So I just added another song. This one is called Go by the Black Keys, and it's almost summer. It's I know it's not summertime everywhere, but it feels like summer to me down here.
It's definitely summer down here.
And for me, this is a song I actually discovered last year during summer strumming, and I remember putting it on my story a couple times, and it's just like a good summer song. It literally says in the summertime, when it's hot outside, and it just summer's my favorite season ever. I wish summer was longer. Actually, down here.
Summer is like
longer.
six months down here,
Oh,
pretty
that's
much.
amazing. I love it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that one is just it's a rock song. It's about summer. That's all you need to know. It's really good.
Yeah.
So
Nice. Yeah, it's funny because Michelle's from kind of up more north, and right now we're down at the bottom of Texas in the Texas coast, and here, if you're from Texas or if you're from the South, the summer lasts pretty much 6 months here or something like that. It's pretty much hot here from April, May until about September, October. And so it's really hot throughout most of the year here. And it's 80 something here every day. And Michelle's like, oh yeah, this is summer. And I'm like, just wait. It'll get to the 90s and 100s, and it'll be like that for a couple of months.
you do walk outside and just sweat. I will
Yeah.
say that it's some days are really humid, and you walk outside and you're literally just standing out there and you are sweating. And where I'm from, there are days like that in the summer, but then sometimes there's days where it's just lighter in humidity and stuff like that, and it's not that bad.
Yeah.
But the hottest it gets by me is probably 85, 90 on some days. So we have a really comfortable summer.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's gonna be intense here, but I wanted a summer. I wanted a long hot summer.
Long hot summer. It'll be here. I keep telling her, so if you're not from Texas, just so you know,
Texas.
so we're in Texas now, and I grew up in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, but now we're on the Texas coast, so we're in the South Texas. So it's a little cooler actually because we get the breeze off of the Gulf down here. But we will have several months of it being consistently over 100 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
So when it gets towards end of July, August, beginning of September, it's probably gonna be 100 to about 115. Almost every day.
You could
for
fry
about-
an egg outside.
You fry.
You could.
You could, yeah. It gets that hot. Down here it's a little cooler because of the we get the Gulf breeze off of the ocean.
We could make dashboard cookies.
Oh yes.
I've heard about that, where you take a baking sheet and you can put it on the dashboard
Yeah.
in the car, and they'll bake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could totally do that down here.
Yeah.
You could totally do it down here.
You would love that.
I would absolutely. We could make my car smell like cookies.
Yeah,
It's
we
like an
could
air
literally, we should just take cookie dough whenever we know we're gonna be out for a while, and
Yeah.
then just let the cookies sit in the car as we're shopping or whatever.
freshener. Yeah.
And then when we come back, there might be cookies that are ready, and then your car's gonna smell like cookies.
Yes.
Should we do that?
We should try it. It'd be
We
fun.
should. I think it'd be really cool.
Yeah.
What do we have to lose, and what could go wrong?
Yeah, what do we have to lose from this situation? The only thing I can think of is that it might make my car smell kind of funny. Cause I don't know if it would
Is
I
that a
don't know.
risk you're willing to take?
I don't know. I have to think about it. It'd be fun though. If we do that, we'll share it with you guys on Instagram or something like that.
Maybe we should
It'd be fun
do
though.
some research.
Yeah. Tristan said we should do a dashboard cookie vlog. I think that'd be kind of fun. We're not, by the way, we're not ignoring the comments. We're just talking, and we're building our playlist. So we're just not quite as involved in the comments as we usually are. But we kind of have this plan we're doing for this thing. We're building this
Yeah.
playlist. So Next week will be a little bit more of a normal Jamalatte where we're going to be in the comments.
If you have a
more
comment
often.
that you like super want to get answered, you can use super chat so that way you'll stand out. It'll be highlighted and we'll be able to see it.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's like we get a lot of comments that may get lost in the
Yeah,
comments.
because they scroll up a lot, and then we're also building. We have Spotify open. Like I literally have Spotify open. On
We
my
both have
computer.
Spotify. We're building our playlist so that you guys can see the songs that we love.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, is it
I think it's my turn now.
really okay?
Yeah. Because you just added. I think you just added something, didn't you?
No.
Oh, you didn't?
I think you just
I thought
went.
you did. Oh, never mind.
Oh yeah, because you were talking about that summer song, and I was like, oh, let's say summer.
Yeah. We talked about summer, and we went off on a tangent, and we talked about cookies. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. I know, it's cookies. I can't even like think straight when we're talking about cookies. Okay, so my next song is another one that's not very well known, but I think it should be a lot more well known. It's a great song, great guitar song, very jammy. It's called Chemistry by Phase Wave.
Oh, I love this one.
Great song. It's like a surf rock kind of song. And I don't know how this band has not gotten bigger. I think they're like a California surf band that has not expanded much out of like that scene. But oh man, it's such a cool song. It's just like surfy. It makes me like remind me of being down here. I've been listening to it all the time. Such a cool song. And it's just like this jammy, like cool surf rock kind of song. So check that one out. I think you guys are gonna love it. It's a really cool song. Chemistry by Phase Wave.
I got the next one. Okay,
Yep.
this is one that you introduced me to. Is this the right one? Is this the one that you always have?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the remix. Okay. So this is an artist that Cody's introduced me to a while back, and he was kind of nervous to introduce me to this artist because he didn't think I was gonna like this type of music. So I just remembered you played one of her songs one night when we were driving back up to Chicago, and I was like, oh, this is really cool. Her music is incredible, and I'm obsessed.
Yeah.
He's obsessed,
Oh, yeah.
obviously, and
Thoroughly
so
obsessed.
we just love driving to this stuff. I have a lot of it on my workout playlist. And so there's this song called You Don't Know, but there's a whole bunch of different versions. And so this is the remix that's our favorite, and it's the Vincent remix.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and add this to the playlist.
Listen to that one while we're driving and
so
stuff.
good. Just wait till the bass kicks in. Give it a second, because it like does this thing, and then the bass just kicks in. It's so good. It's
So good. It's another EDM song, but it's so good. Yeah. Oh, love that song. Love that song. I need to add some. I'll probably put some Alice in Wonderland on mine.
I'm
too.
surprised you haven't done it yet.
I was kind of waiting a little bit because I did a lot of EDM songs starting out.
Beat you
So
to it.
I know you did. Oh man, okay. I don't really have my next song ready. You know what? I'm gonna do this song too. Actually, this is another one that's like kind of a surfy song that I like a lot. And it's kind of like, so I have this surf playlist that I'm building. I surf a little bit. If you guys don't know, we've talked about that a little bit before, but I surf a little bit, and I love the beach and surfing and like just the whole culture of like being on the coast and stuff. I love it, and like just the vibe. And so I love songs that kind of are like beachy, surfy kind of songs. And so there's this one that I've been listening to a lot for a while, and Michelle likes this one too. It's called "Live Well" by Palace.
Oh yeah, that's a good song.
Yeah, and I actually discovered this song from another YouTuber and Instagram person called Riley Harper, and his name is on YouTube and Instagram is Life of Riley. And anyways, I found it from him, but it's called "Live Well" by Palace. It's another not super well-known song from a California band, and it's a great one.
I just thought of my next song.
Really?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Nice.
Just keep
No,
going.
that's good. That's all I was gonna say about it. Go
Okay.
ahead.
You're gonna love. You're gonna be so proud of me.
I'm excited. I'm super curious to see what this one ends up being. But we got 2 songs left. Oh my god.
This is a song that like this is what it's all about, guys. Like this is what it's all about because I get it. Like this stream probably isn't the most exciting thing, but if you've ever wanted to know what does Gigi listen to that we wouldn't expect her to listen to?
Yeah.
Like everybody's like, oh, Gigi's so sweet. Gigi's this, you know, like. And then if you knew some of the things that I actually listened to, you would be shocked.
Yeah.
This is one of them.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
This is a song. I'm saying I'm gonna you go ahead. I'm sorry.
So I only know about this song because of you, and it came on, and there was a line. I'm not gonna even talk about the line,
No.
but because there's profanity in it, and I just was very so I talked about the line. I was like, wait, did he say that? And like, because I just want to make sure I got the lyrics right. And I thought about it for a second. I'm like, wait, in a literal sense, in a literal way, that doesn't make any sense. But figuratively, in like a kind of descriptive way, it does. I'm like, that's really creative writing. It's dirty, it's profane, but it's like, it makes sense.
Yeah.
And I get it. And I was like, that's awesome. That's super creative. So this is a song that is like not kid friendly at all.
Yeah.
So if you're not allowed to listen to this kind of stuff, don't get yourself in trouble.
Yeah.
But this is a song by Wiz, and it's called Celebrate, featuring Rico Love.
Yeah. Wiz Khalifa, Celebrate.
It's really good.
Oh my gosh, such a great song. I'm so proud right now. I'm a huge Wiz Khalifa fan, and I've seen him like 5 times in concert, seen him front row, like me and my best friend listen to him all the time. Like, I'm so proud. But it is a very inappropriate song, so if you're a kid, don't listen to it. But don't get yourself in trouble if you're not allowed to listen to it.
There's a few lines in there that I can appreciate as someone who writes songs. I can appreciate that as someone who just loves lyrics. There's some as you know, profane as it might be. It's I have to give it credit where credit is due. It's creative.
Yeah.
I have to. So.
Yeah. I'm so proud. I'm so proud. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, why don't we take a peek through the comments for a second, because I was so excited about that I didn't prepare my next song. So I gotta look around for a second and think of my next, because we only got 2 left. Well,
yeah.
You got 1 left.
I think I'm 1 left.
I've got 2 left. Michelle's got 1 left. So
yeah. 1 left.
Oof, so we gotta make these next ones count.
Yeah.
So I gotta decide. Oh, that'd be a good one. I might do that one. I'm gonna look for a second, guys, and think about it, but let's take a peek through the comments. Somebody was asking, let me find the comment. The Distant was asking, do you like The Weeknd? I love The Weeknd.
Oh, he loves The Weeknd.
I love The Weeknd. I listen to like The Weeknd.
I like his stuff.
Yeah, it seems like most of the stuff we listen to of his, like you've been able to like deal with
Yeah.
a bit, like you dig it.
I love Blinding Lights.
Blinding Lights.
That song is incredible because
Yeah.
it has kind of like an 80s feel to it.
It's cool. So there's this just a little side story about The Weeknd, Blinding Lights. There's a pier where we are that has like a Ferris wheel, and it's called Pleasure Pier. It's like kind of like this like amusement park on a pier going into the beach. And when it's not on right now because of all the coronavirus stuff, like all the lights are off, but when we'd be like driving down at night before everything's shut down, we would be listening to Blinding Lights when it first came out, and like there'd be like this like pier like with the cool lights on the Ferris wheel and the roller coasters and stuff. So cool, and it always just kind of matched up with the song.
With the music, especially when Alice in Wonderland stuff is playing.
Yeah, awesome on that.
So cool.
Yeah, it just was really cool. So
awesome.
Blinding Lights was one of those songs that was cool, like drive to the beach at night and see that. And, yeah, so.
No one knows you better than yourself. And be
Yeah.
like, oh, the lights are just, it's so cool. Isn't that the most satisfying thing when you are driving and the music is like on beat with how you're driving, with the stoplights, with the way that you're rolling your turns.
Yeah.
And like, I love that. Like, I try to time it up sometimes with I'm like that when I drive. I'm very like, I cannot drive without music.
Yeah.
I have to have my music going at all times, and I will try to sync up. And like, I can't, like, there's a song that I love to listen to on the highway. It's by Motley Crue, Kickstart My Heart. You cannot listen to that song when you're on just like a road downtown, like, and you have to go 35, 40.
Yeah.
You need to be on the freeway. You gotta be on the highway, and you need to be able to be like Leadfoot. Because that's a song you can't listen to when you're just driving around town. Like, that's a song that obviously talks about driving at unacceptable speed limits, which I do not recommend. But it's like, it's a song you just need to drive fast. It's a song that you drive when you're going about like 70 at least.
Yeah.
You know, and it's one of those, it's like when you're getting on the highway or on the on-ramp and you're just like, and then like, you take off.
Yeah.
It's one of those songs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
But yeah, there's like a thing, and it's so like unsatisfying when you're driving to a song and you're like have this like urge to like drive a certain way, but you can't.
Yeah.
Or it's not matching up, it's not syncing.
Yeah, you can't, like, there's just like this, like,
Yeah.
you're listening to a song like Stay For It by R.L. Grime, one of the ones that I was talking about
I
earlier.
noticed.
That's me, like, every time that song comes on, when the drop hits, I just want to, like,
Yeah.
I just want to go fast. I can't resist it. Like, and I mean, I always drive safely, of course.
Yes,
Always recommend driving
he's a
safely.
really good driver.
Yeah, thank you. But, yeah, there's certain songs that just hit that you're just like, oh, I can't be driving slow right now. Okay, this is a song. So this is my 9th song, so we'll each have one more after this.
Mm-hmm.
This is my 9th song. This is one that's probably not going to stay on the playlist a whole lot longer, but one that I have been listening to quite a bit lately is Chicago Freestyle by Drake. Another rap song, another one that has some language in it, so if you're allowed to listen to that sort of stuff, if you're a kid, don't get yourself in trouble. But it's a cool song. The reason I like this song a lot is because it reminds me of my favorite Drake album. Like, it reminds me of the style of my favorite Drake album, which is Nothing Was the Same. It reminds me of that style a lot, and I like it, and I feel like he kind of brought that back with this song. It's just a cool song. It's one of those that I like to just like cruise to, like driving slow and stuff, and just like, I don't know, it just is a cool song. I've been like listening to it while I work out and stuff lately, and that sort of thing. So Chicago Freestyle by Drake. This is one that will probably get replaced within the next week or couple of days or so, but I have been listening to it a lot for the last couple of weeks, so I like it a lot. But we each have one song left, gotta make it count.
Oh my gosh.
I'm stoked for this playlist just so we can listen to these songs
Right?
and have them all in one
I'm
place.
super pumped about it.
Yeah.
Man.
Okay. I'm gonna like turn the volume way down, but I gotta listen to this song to see if it's what.
To see if it's worthy of like the 10th and final slot.
Yeah, because like I'm trying to put like kind of a mix of songs that I've loved for a long time and some stuff that I'm like into right now.
Yeah.
Because like there's a few songs that I'm into right now at this very moment that like, yeah. So I'm trying to decide. I might do that one. There's another one I was thinking of and I lost it. But, dang, what was that song? There's one I was just thinking of. I probably need to do some Alice in Wonderland.
I'm surprised you have not.
I know. We always listen to Alice in Wonderland in the car, so
We do.
that's probably gonna be my thing.
I'm struggling too with this last
Struggling.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, like the problem isn't that there's like, it's hard to pick a song, it's that there's too many that like, you know, it's hard to decide on which one.
Okay, I don't think you did this one, and I've listened to it quite a bit.
Oh, that was the one I was about to do. You go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is a song actually that you introduced me to.
Yeah.
It's called Raging by Capo featuring Codaline.
Yeah.
And it's so good. It's so good. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just add that one. It's a great driving song, great summer song.
Yeah.
It's gonna go in my top 10. So my top 10 is now officially complete. This is like all stuff that I am currently listening to. You can access it via the description box if you have refreshed your browser kind of recently. So it's in the description box, and you can check that out. And also Cody's is linked too. And we will update these. So as we become obsessed with new songs or like rediscover old stuff that we've loved, like whatever we just are currently listening to obsessively will be on this playlist. So it'll always be updated, and that way you guys will know what we're currently listening to. So some stuff's gonna get kicked off, and you know, and what we'll also do is we'll make other playlists too. So we'll make like different, like, I don't know, fun ideas.
Yeah, different playlists that you guys can listen to and check out, depending on what we're doing. So we thought it'd be fun to build this first one all together, and just be able to share with you guys.
Yeah.
So, but this will be, if you follow these playlists, they'll be continuously updating with our newest, like, whatever songs we're obsessed with, like Michelle was saying. We'll just kind of update them like once a week or every couple of days or whatever. Of, you know, some songs will get kicked off, some songs will stay. But yeah, we're stoked to share these, and we're stoked to make them too for us.
Yeah, we're definitely excited about it. And let us know down below in the comments if you like this type of stream. It doesn't seem like it was like, you know, I think a lot of people like our usual format of Jamalatte and stuff like that.
Or guitar-based stuff.
Yeah, and that's understandable, but we wanted to try something just a little bit different to see how you guys would respond. And this is something we thought would be just really cool to share with you guys. And so we understand though, if like not everybody liked it. But that's the thing. Sometimes think outside the box and try new things. And so, you know, I don't think we'll sit down every single time we make a playlist and like go through it. We might just make a playlist and then just share it like over Instagram
whenever
or
we make changes to it and stuff.
Yeah, stuff like that. So
we might update. We might mention it in here. We'll probably won't be very many dedicated like streams. Or
I don't think we'll do that.
Yeah.
Because we want to be more involved in the comments. We usually are. We usually are very involved in the comment section and all that kind of stuff. But I think for the first like initial playlist though, like creation and like just this whole new thing that we're doing, I think it's cool to just sit down and do the first one and like talk about why we love certain songs and stuff like that. And you know, like you could even make a description on Spotify about your playlist. So if you want to like, we could even put like little things about like each song or something like that.
That's true. That'd be fun. We could actually write like why that song is like, resonating.
So we could do something like that if we wanted to do so. But what we'll probably start doing is linking our playlist like on our Instagrams. So at the Groovy Guitar Dude, at Guitar Goddess TV, and then we have at jam.latte, and we'll be sharing them there, especially if we make like a Jamalatte playlist.
Yeah.
So we want to be more involved on that account as well. But yeah, this is gonna be like just something we keep building on, is making playlists for you guys. And
and we don't get anything out of it, like we don't make any money or anything like that out of this.
No. Oh my gosh.
It's just something we wanted to do for fun.
I think the only way you can make money on Spotify is if you like release your own music.
Yeah.
So we're not like, this is literally just us wanting to share our music with you guys. So there's no way that we're like, you know, financially benefiting from this in any way. But this is just something that we just wanted to share because we just love music and you guys love music, and that's why we're all here.
Yeah.
And we get asked a lot about what we listen to and what we recommend, and so this is a way for us to do that with you guys. And so
that'd be super fun. I got one more song.
Yeah, go ahead, go for it.
So this is my last song, guys. This is my 10th song. I'm gonna do an Alice in Wonderland song because we've been talking about Alice in Wonderland.
That's a good one. I almost did that one too.
Yeah, I figured you almost did. I was
I was like going back and forth between the two.
Yeah, I thought you might have been. So this is another one we listen to a lot. It's called "I Want You" by Alice in Wonderland, and it's by the Gonz Flip, or it's like a Gonz. So it's kind of like a remix, but it's called "I Want You," and it's the Gonz Flip of Alice in Wonderland's song "I Want You." So it's another EDM song. It's really fun. It's another one that's like a driving in the car, turn it up real loud, and like drive fast to, or don't drive fast to. But it's a really, really good song, really fun EDM song. So yeah, that's my last song, "I Want You" by Alice in Wonderland. So I just added that to our playlist. So again, if you're new here, I saw somebody said that they don't know what's happening. If you're new here, we haven't talked about it in a minute, but we've just made Spotify playlists, a Groovy Guitar Dude one, a Guitar Goddess one, and there are kind of our top 10 songs we're listening to a lot right now. There are top 10 song recommendations for you guys to check out. Not necessarily just guitar songs, a lot of them are like different styles of songs, just our in general songs we would recommend people listen to, because we're digging them right now. So those are linked in the description. So check out the description, you can check out those playlists and follow them, and we're gonna update them regularly as we're kind of in and out of different songs. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think we're gonna use Spotify a lot more, and maybe even like Apple Music to, you know, like share music interests with you guys. But another way I thought about doing it is, I don't know, this could get out of hand, but I've had this idea for a while. I used to actually have a public playlist a few years back where it was a short list of songs that I was repetitively listening to because they were songs that I was gonna teach in my videos. And on Spotify and on Apple Music, you can make collaborative playlists. And so I was like, oh my gosh, what if I made like a playlist that allowed people to request songs, but then I could see it getting totally out of hand. I could see like there just being thousands of songs.
Oh man, yeah.
So I think maybe something that we could do is open the playlist for like a short, like significant amount of time, make an announcement so people can add songs for us to listen to, and it's not guaranteed that we'll teach the song on the playlist, but at least we'll be able to listen to it. So I think that's something I want to try out.
Yeah, that would be a cool way to do it, so that we could at least be able to like just see.
Because it'll be there, because like I think it would be easier than like going through the comments on YouTube and then you gotta type in, you gotta search for the song. If someone could just like drop it in the playlist, and then
so
we could just like listen to it, it would make it so much easier for us.
It would.
So I'm like thinking maybe we should try that out,
Maybe
just for fun, just at least once, just to see how it goes. Like, what do you guys think about that? We could do that on Apple Music or Spotify or like both, and kind of like flip flop and try it out.
Yeah.
But I think that would be so cool to do. It would be easier than us trying to like search, or you guys like sending a link, you know, or a DM or something like that.
Or just in the comments and stuff. Like, we get a lot of requests in the comments, and it's hard to keep up with because we literally get hundreds of requests every single day. So if you ever like wondering why we don't get to the song you requested, it's because we get literally hundreds of requests every single day.
So many.
So there's no way we could possibly ever get to everybody's requests. So we just try to do the ones that we feel like are gonna help the most people. But that would be cool. That'd be fun to make a playlist like that where you can kind of just drop songs in, and we can kind of be able to like scroll through, listen around, and see, and kind of see what songs get requested a lot.
Yeah.
It'd be fun.
Yeah, I think that'd be really cool. So now that we have our playlist all made, maybe let's just take like just a few minutes to just like hang out before we like close and stuff like that.
We'll take a few minutes to hang out in comments and stuff.
Spend some time in the comments and stuff like that. So, because you know, we didn't like do much with the comments. So, if you guys want to just chat for a little bit, if you guys still want to hang out, you're more than welcome to. We're just gonna take the last few minutes to just like hang out, answer some questions and stuff like that, and then we're probably gonna like maybe try to go outside for a little bit if it's not gonna storm. So it's like booming a little bit earlier, but we'll see.
Michelle got some
roller skates. I'm so excited. Yesterday. I'm so pumped. I've been rollerblading since I was a little kid, and I don't have my rollerblades with me. I'm gonna try to get my parents to send them down, or when we go get my stuff, I'll get them. So I had roller skates when I was like maybe like, I don't know, 5 or 6. They were like a pair of like Barbie roller skates. But then after that, I just had roller blades. And so I'm so used to like inline skates and like working with that, and I can ice skate and stuff. Because it's very similar because they're inline. So roller skates, you have more stability, and you would think it'd be like, I guess it's maybe easier in a sense, but it's just, for me, it's different. It's a different feel. So I can do some like spins and things like that I've been used to be doing on my blades. I can rollerblade backwards, but on skates, I have to kind of retrain my footing a little bit. So I'm gonna carefully try them out today on the boardwalk, and it shall be interesting. So we'll see.
It'll be fun.
So I'm really excited about that. So I got some cute peach colored skates with some like pink laces and stuff like that, and
they're cool. I'm sure you guys will see some pictures on Instagram and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll like share them at some point. But I'm really excited to try them out. I love rollerblading, and I think roller skating's gonna be fun. So because you can kind of like, you can do some different things with roller skates a little bit. So
it'd be cool. And then I ride a longboard, so I have a longboard that I ride quite a bit, and so it'll be fun because we can go up and down the boardwalk, and Michelle can be on her roller skates, and I can be on my longboard, and we can just cruise around.
It's gonna be so much fun. I'm excited about that.
That too.
It'll be really cool.
That's really fun.
Maybe we'll have to do a Jamalatte. Like, I'll be on my roller skates and you can be on your longboard, and we can just like have
like a selfie stick kind of thing. It'd be fun. We were talking about like, so a lot of the coffee places and stuff like that are still kind of closed around here, or they're just doing takeout and stuff. So there's actually a little coffee place down the beach a little bit that we're thinking would be fun to either walk or like ride rollerblades and skates and longboard stuff, and bring you guys with us for a Jamalatte, and like just go down the beach and go to this little coffee bar, get our coffees, and then walk back and have it like as our kind of.
We were talking about doing that. That'd be so cool to do, like a Jamalatte, like on the go kind of thing.
On the beach, on the go. And we thought that'd be fun to do. So you guys can kind of just get a peek at like, I don't know, hang out with us on the beach, on our little beach walk. We take like a morning beach walk most days.
Yeah, we do. And we take like a dip in the ocean and stuff. And so it's just like, I don't know, just something we love to do. We're trying to like wake up earlier. Just with this move and everything, we've been exhausted. I felt good waking up this morning. I was like, what time is it? Kind of thing. But yesterday I woke up and my whole body was like tired, and I was still kind of like sore and stuff like that. But this morning I woke up and I felt better. I felt a lot better this morning. So we're starting to get our energy back. It's just moving is a lot. It is a lot physically.
It is.
And you're just like constantly, we were like leaving to go get things all the time. We're like cleaning and moving things around. But yeah, we're trying to like wake up earlier, and we like to make coffee and just have a little snack, go for a walk.
Yeah.
And if it's really hot outside, we'll take a dip in the ocean real quick
Mm-hmm.
and cool off, and then we'll come back, and then we'll like get our day going.
Yeah.
So it's just like one of our favorite things we've been able to do here, and we love that. And
Yeah, it's amazing. We feel super lucky being blessed to be able to do something like that every day.
yeah, it's a literal dream come true. So we're gonna be trying different things with you guys. So yeah, we'll do a Jamalatte when we're outside walking around with our coffee.
Yeah.
So this is still in the very beginning stages where we're just trying things out with you guys.
We have a lot of ideas we
Yeah,
want to do and
we have
directions we want to.
Yeah.
Direction we want to take Jamalatte, things we want to try out and stuff. So we're just kind of experimenting with different styles and all that. So we know this, this deal where we sit and we talk about music and stuff for the whole time, that might not be super interesting to some of you guys. But we do get a lot of questions about this kind of stuff. So some of you guys may love this, some of you guys may not be into it. We like to hear your honest opinions and thoughts, because we have all these ideas and we want to see what is the most fun for everybody.
Yeah.
And really it's probably a mix of a whole bunch of different stuff, but we have a lot of fun doing stuff like this, and we're just
it's just
trying things
chill.
out.
Like it's just a chill way to kind of just hang out on
Yeah.
a Sunday morning and just like have our coffee, and you make some fun playlists to share. I think we both have this like love of sharing music with other people.
Yeah.
It's like when you share music with your friends, you're so excited, like, oh, this new song I'm listening to, like that's the feeling that we have right now, sharing what we love with you guys. And so like we have the same feeling with each other especially like when we first met and realized, oh, we listen to some of the same artists, but then we also both listen to very different things. And so we were just like sharing. We actually, before we even met in person, this is probably, I want to say like about 8-9 months before we met, we made playlists for each other.
Yeah.
So we were just talking in the Instagram DMs, and so I think it was your idea. Yeah, it was your idea, and you're like, how about we each make a playlist of like our essentials that we listen to? And so I made like a 3-hour-long playlist that I sent to him. Like I feel like I just like purged like everything that I love, and just goes all over the board. And you have like, I think yours was probably an hour or so.
Yeah.
It's something like that. But like it was a mix of like so many different things. But like now knowing what you listen to, like you definitely like held back a little bit. And I held back on some things too. I definitely did.
Yeah.
But we did that. We shared music before even meeting in person. We just shared what we loved, and we like talked about our playlists and stuff like that. And then we're still sharing music.
We share music with each other every day. I mean, and I feel like, and I firmly believe, and I think Michelle feels the same way, that like you can really get to know a person by the kind of music that they listen to.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, like it tells you a lot about a person based on the kind of music that they listen to. And that doesn't necessarily mean it's like a good or a bad thing, but you can just tell like when you listen to a person's playlist, that's kind of a peek into like who they are.
Mm-hmm.
In a lot of ways. So yeah, it's cool. It's kind of how we, in a way, initially got to know each other.
Yeah.
And
I think that there's this funny thing between the two of us where you still bring this up, is I listen to a lot of stuff that you would have not expected me to listen to. This is a continuing trend.
It is.
And he's like, I never would have imagined, and he'll say like Guitar Goddess, or he'll say Gigi, and he's like, I never would have imagined hearing Guitar Goddess listening to this or something like that. And it's like this running like gag that we have, and there are a lot of songs like that celebrate like the
that's a song I would have never thought that she would have liked.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of songs like that'll come up that I'm like, hashtag songs I never thought Guitar Goddess would listen to.
One of the first few days that we hung out, when you came up by me, we were driving, and like I was listening to, I had one of my rock playlists on, and there's this song that came on, and I'm not going to mention the song's name, don't you dare give away what it is, but like, it's a song that no one would ever in a million years guess that I would listen to or like, and you were shocked Like, when you were like,
I still don't believe that you like
it's a
it.
song you like too.
Yeah, it is. Like, as soon as like the first notes came on, I was like, there's no way that she likes this song. There's no way. She's gonna change it right now. Like,
And I
there's
didn't.
no way.
I didn't.
No, you didn't.
And you, like, I forgot what you said. Like, I forgot, like, if you asked me, like, wait, do you like this song or something like that? I was like, yeah.
Oh my gosh. I still cannot believe you like that song. It just cracks me up every time.
I've been talking about this for a while, but I might have to like make like a playlist of songs that no one would expect me to listen to.
That'd be a fun
Kind of
playlist.
thing.
That would be a fun playlist, and I think it would like give people a peek into like a different side of
Be
guitar
like,
artists.
wait, Gigi who?
Yeah, seriously. Oh my gosh. So
Oh my gosh. I'm like kind of nervous, like even thinking about putting something like that together, but also like it sounds really fun.
it probably would be really fun to make. But yeah, it's like a very personal peek and like
Very, yeah.
yeah, it'd be fun. I mean, I think it'd be fun. I'd have a blast with it. But
I know you
yeah,
would.
I would. But yeah. Anyways,
Yeah.
yeah.
Are there any other comments we should look at?
Yeah, we'll take one last maybe peek at the comments, and then we'll probably hop off and maybe have us like a full breakfast or a little lunch or something.
Yeah.
The Distant was saying, I saw this comment earlier and I just kind of glanced at it, but I wanted to like actually fully address it. The Distant said, so you could make a playlist, share it, and then after that make a chat so everybody who wants to chat knows the songs before and can share opinions. That is a cool idea. Maybe something that we may do in the future is like make a playlist, share it with you guys, and then do a live stream afterwards so we can talk about the songs. That would probably be pretty fun and pretty cool. We probably will wait a while to do something like this again, where we do a whole video or a whole live stream based on a playlist. But it's a cool idea. I like it. So we may do something like that in the future. But what we could do too is, you know, definitely the playlist that we just made. Like if you guys want to leave some comments and things like that,
Yeah, definitely.
you know, on our videos, or if you want to send us DMs about them on Instagram and stuff. By the way, Instagrams is mine is at the Ruby Guitar Dude, hers is at Guitar Goddess TV, and the Jamalatte Instagram is jam.latte.
Yeah.
And so, you know, if you guys message us, we'll see them, and you can kind of tell us about what songs you're digging off of our playlists. But yeah, that's a cool idea. It'll probably be a while before we do anything like this again, where we do a live stream based around a Spotify playlist, but it's a cool idea. I like it.
Yeah. I definitely do too.
Yeah. But yeah,
I'm not seeing like really.
not a whole lot of questions. Somebody's asking where we live. We live on the Texas coast, so in South Texas. Yeah, we just moved here for a while, so we're really loving it. We can see the beach out our window, so we love that and feel really blessed to be in a cool place like this.
You do. I definitely do.
Absolute dream come true. So, yeah. Well said. I'm just glad Michelle has her phone charged. Me too. So that's one technical difficulty we have worked out, is making sure our phones are always charged up for this.
We've learned.
We have. So,
We've learned. We have lived and we've learned.
yes, lived and learned.
Yeah.
I love it. That's funny. It's a good plan on words.
Thank you.
Yeah. Would you guys do any Green Day song tutorials?
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Green Day would be fun.
I thought about doing like maybe Boulevard of Broken Dreams or something like that.
Yeah, Good Riddance
Yeah.
was one of the first songs I ever learned how to play.
Yeah.
So yeah, we would love to do some Green Day at some point. We met a guy who owns a surf shop down here he's in a Green Day cover band.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, he's a really cool dude. So we got to meet him a few days ago and we were talking about some Green Day stuff. So pretty neat. But yeah, we both like Green Day. It'd be fun to do some songs.
Mm-hmm.
Want to start playing electric guitar? What is a good one to get for beginners? Emily asked that. So it kind of depends on what you want to play, what style you want to play, but I would either look for a good used electric guitar or go to Guitar Center and I would just start with something pretty cheap.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, you can get like good guitar starter kits for like $100.
Yeah, that was my first guitar actually.
Yeah.
It was a Dean Playmate starter kit. Came with like a little, the amp kind of sucked. It was okay.
Yeah.
But it came with an amp, came with picks, a strap, and all those little things. And it was probably, I don't know, it was a Christmas gift. I'm assuming it was probably anywhere between $150 to $200 for the kit. So it was really inexpensive, and it was a starter kit that came with everything. So there's nothing wrong if like that's your budget and that's what you can afford, and get a starter kit, just like Cody said.
I would even recommend that, like, if you're not sure if you're gonna like playing electric guitar or not, get that and try it out before, because electric guitar can be very, very expensive.
Yeah, it can
And
be.
so don't spend $1,000 on gear
Definitely.
before you know whether you're gonna stick with it or not.
Yeah, or if you have like a friend that has an electric guitar and everything to go with it, if you can maybe borrow some of their gear, or just maybe if they let you go over to their house and hang out, you can try it out too.
Yeah.
You know, whatever you can do to make it happen, make it work for you, and figure out if it's something you want to stick with. You know, don't blow a ton of money up front if you're not sure. Oh my gosh, the rain is coming down.
I need to check and see if, like, my brother is outside on the beach.
Yeah.
I need to probably call him and see, make sure he's like, okay.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it just started pouring rain, just like right outside our window. But yeah, totally agree with what Michelle's saying and all that is electric guitar can get really expensive really fast. Don't dump a ton of money into it until you know whether you want to stick with it.
It's not about the gear.
Yeah.
Gear does not improve your skills. It does not improve the work that your fingers are doing.
Mm-hmm.
Better gear can sound better, yes, and maybe at times be easier to play, but you can get things set up and stuff like that. You can get the action of your strings lowered if you need to. You can get things adjusted. What matters the most is the time that you put into practicing. That's what matters the absolute most. It's not how much you spend on a guitar. So don't let anybody tell you that you have to spend $500 or $1,000 on a guitar. You can spend very little and work with what you have.
Yeah, the practice and putting the time in and the work in is the main number one by far thing that you can do to improve your playing.
Yeah.
New guitars, better guitars, things like that, better amps, pedals, whatever, that will like help, that'll make you like, they do help and they're enjoyable. It's an enjoyable thing to do to upgrade, and like if you know what you're doing, if you know what you're looking for, it can definitely make a difference in your playing. But the number one by far thing that will make the biggest difference is practice.
Exactly.
Put the time in, that's where you get the biggest return.
Yeah. That is definitely, I mean, like number one rule is practice, and you know, that piece of gear will get you super far. If you really work hard, it will get you so far, and then upgrade as you go. You know, maybe save money, put money aside. That's what I did. And then I upgraded later, and when I got a better guitar, I definitely felt that it was a better guitar, but you know, working with what I had didn't prevent me from growing my skills. You know, the only thing that would have gotten in my way was myself by not practicing. And so just practice and work with what you have. Work with absolutely what you have, and don't feel bad, don't feel ashamed if you don't have some new shiny guitar. If you know, if you got a guitar that is a hand-me-down from a family member, there's nothing wrong with that. That is even more special. Like that's really sentimental. So yeah, don't ever feel bad with starting out with whatever you have. Own that. Like own it. That's like the start of your guitar journey, and that's what's gonna make it special to you. So, you know, don't compare yourself to, you know, what other people have, and don't get caught up in that. You know.
Try to like avoid gear lust.
Yeah.
You know, if you can. Like I get caught in that a lot. Where I just want like nice expensive gear and stuff, and less so with guitars, but like right now with cameras, like that's where my gear lust is. I want like all the cameras in the world, so I can make better videos for you guys, better looking videos, stuff like that. But in general, it's better to just like work with what you have and get as good as you can with what you have, and then eventually, like you can upgrade and get better guitars, get better whatever. But yeah, start with what you have. Or if you need to start cheap and make sure, like get like I said, you know, Michelle said, like a cheap kit to start you out with electric guitar, and build from there once you figure out like, okay, like I love this, want to invest more money into it and that sort of thing. Yeah, but start there with just like a basic starter kit that you can get on, you know, Guitar Center, Amazon, Craigslist, whatever.
Yeah, the only obstacle in your way is you.
Yeah.
So, you know, don't get in your head about, you know, oh, it's, you know, not, you know, the guitar that I really want or whatever. Don't get in your head about it. Or like so-and-so has this guitar, and, you know, I'm not going to be as good as them if I don't have that guitar. That's not true. It is literally all about what you could spend $1,000 on a guitar, and if you don't practice, you will not get better. So it has nothing to do with the gear. If the guitar is in one piece and you can play it, and you know, like even if it's a beat up old guitar, if you can put some strings on it and it still plays, you can still learn. You can still learn.
Yeah.
Nothing is in your way but you. So you just have to, you know, focus on you and your guitar journey, because it's your story. Your story is not meant to be someone else's story. So don't try to be someone else's story. Have your own story and own that story. Like I'm telling you, that's what makes it. That's why like everybody. That's why all these like famous musicians have really cool stories, is because they did things their own way.
Yeah.
And so own your story, own your beginnings. That's like the coolest thing.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's cool to hear if someone started on a piece of crap guitar. I think that's like one of the coolest things ever. And then they make it work for them, and then upgrade whenever you can.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, I could just keep preaching. I'm like in a preach mode right now.
Preach mode. Preach
Yeah.
mood. Yeah. Well, you want to finish up with that question, and we can. I'm hungry. I need a sandwich.
I'm hungry too.
Yeah, I kind of feel like we ought to pop off and have some lunch and continue the day and enjoy this pretty rainstorm. Like, I don't think we're gonna go out and rollerblade right now.
No, definitely not.
No, it's all like
especially
rainy
not
and
being
stuff.
used to the. I don't want to slip.
No. Yeah, it's a good
So,
call. It's not good to do that. So, yeah, we'll probably have some lunch here in a minute. So that sounds good. I'm like starving. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, guys, thank you for joining us and hanging out with us.
Thanks for hanging out.
If you just joined us not too long ago, most of this video that we did, most of this live stream was based around us making Spotify playlists.
Our
So,
top 10.
Yeah, we made a Guitar Goddess top 10 of what she's currently listening to, and a Groovy Guitar Dude top 10 of what I'm currently listening to. Link below in the description. Check those out. You can check them out on Spotify. We're gonna make it on Apple Music too. So if you have Apple Music, we'll put that down there and kind of share it on our Instagrams. Our Instagrams are at Guitar Goddess TV, at the Groovy Guitar Dude, and then there's the Jamalatte Instagram, jam.latte. So you can check all of that playlist stuff out there. It's just whatever the top songs we're currently listening to. We're gonna update it as new songs come out that we get interested in and stuff. So that's what most of this was about, but we also just kind of got in some comments as well towards the end. So we really enjoyed hanging out with you guys. And
thanks so much for hanging out. I see Willis is about to make some pancakes after this. We made pancakes actually yesterday morning. I made pancakes for the guys, and I made there's this like coconut type pancakes, and I put cacao nibs and stuff in there. It was really good. Cinnamon. So yeah, we had pancakes yesterday morning. So enjoy your pancakes, Willis. I'm low key kind of like jelly right now, because I could totally eat more pancakes. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for today. So like we said, playlists are going to be linked down below in the description box. We'll also share them on our Instagrams later, and we'll make sure that we move them over also for those of you that have Apple Music, iTunes. So that way you guys have access to them over there. But thank you so much for hanging out with us. We hope you have an amazing day, and next week, Jamalatte will be on Cody's channel, which I also have linked down below in the description box. So we'll see you then, and we'll maybe see you soon on Instagram.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. All right. We'll see you guys soon.
All right, bye guys. Have an awesome Sunday.